Most new traders fail because they're chasing big money instead of small milestones. Real trading growth doesn't come from one big win, it comes from stacking small accomplishments. Things like following your rules, respecting your risk, cutting losers faster, and not revenge trading. Instead of asking, how much did I make today? Ask, did I trade my plan? Every time you hit a small milestone, you're building discipline. And discipline compounds just like money does. This is how confidence is built the right way, without overconfidence. Stop gambling and start trading with intention. The traders who win long-term aren't obsessed with profits, they're obsessed with the process. Focus on becoming a better trader first, and then the money will come your way. Why focus on milestones? So when you're starting your trading journey, you're gonna be tempted to make money fast, greed, revenge trading, sometimes overcomplicating your process. Expectations are set too high. You want to be like the other guy, the guy that keeps, showing pictures of his weekly payout. You don't want to be, the guy that, is blowing accounts. But what you need to understand is trading is hard. A lot of traders take many years to perfect their discipline, their skill set, and become either somewhat profitable traders or very profitable traders. For the most part, it doesn't come overnight or binge watching a bunch of YouTube videos. It's day in, day out, and going through these things. But why I think milestones are very good for new traders and traders that are trying to grow is you can customize your milestones, and instead of focusing very negatively on, oh, I got a loss today, I blew an account, I shouldn't took that trade, I overtraded. You can start focusing on these milestones to help you grow and get there as a trader. A lot of times with trading, you might have some good ups and then have a lot of, unfortunately, bad days. So you can, develop a strategy, and it could be playing out perfectly. And then one week it's like 5 losses in a row. And then you start doubting your strategy. The milestones are there to give you peace of mind that you're growing as a trader. And how does that work? How do I think? Why does this work? Well, think about it like a milestone, almost like an achievement. Like I like to compare it to like video games. Nowadays, video games have achievements that players can get, and achievements are usually certain things in the game that you have to work towards get, and trading's no different. For instance, most people start off trading, they get into prop firm, and now you got to try to pass a test account to get a funded account. And this journey can take many traders a long time, or sometimes they get lucky and pass it right away. But my point is, have that first milestone. I'm going to get a funded account. Check mark, got the achievement. Now, can you get your first payout? Eventually get your first payout. That's another achievement. Can I get multiple payout? Another achievement. Milestone. And you can also work in other areas of your trading. Can I follow my plan this week? Can I set a plan, a daily loss limit, and follow it? Can I tell myself I'm going to follow this strategy and I'm going to be disciplined and follow that? If you do, boom, there, you followed your plan, you get an achievement. So, milestones help blur the chaos of trading, because trading, as many people on the internet don't really tell you, is trading can be very chaotic. News could come in, Donald Trump's tweet, something happening, insider trading, big institutions. These things can affect how the stock market goes, and maybe that strategy that you perfected might not perform during things like that are happening in the market. So I think, honestly, if you're a new trader, having milestones or achievement that you can realistically obtain and pursue is a great growth in your trading career. And it helps you kind of maintain the sanity, because there's going to be times where you will blow maybe 2 accounts, maybe more than that. You could have a day where you're minus $4,000. Trading can be a roller coaster. And, what's helped me is, like, I look back at all these little milestones that I thought were impossible for me to get: to pass a funded account, to get my first payout, to get one of my accounts at least $1,000 in a payout, being able to keep a funded account more than a month. alive. Now, as you grow as a trader, these things might look trivial and you might even laugh about it. But when you're a new trader trying to develop discipline and strategy and a plan, these things are not so easy. In fact, some, even the more experienced traders can fall victim to revenge trading and other things that we always tell ourselves, let's not do that. So I'm challenging new traders, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Put milestones that are achievable and slowly work your way towards them. And when they happen, celebrate. Look back, congratulate yourself. You're growing as a trader. The key thing I would say is don't give up, don't quit. Unless, trading is obviously making a bad impact in your life, in your family. I mean, if you're mistreating your spouse, you're not spending enough time with your kid, if it puts you in a bad mood, these are things that, trading's not maybe a good fit for you. And trading is trading is a occupation that is like no other. You could spend 15 minutes, an hour, click a button, and you made maybe your week's salary, or you lose money. So easy come, easy go. So it's a difficult occupation, but it is an opportunity, I think. And like I said, there's a reason why so many people fail at it. And there's so little percentage of people that actually stick with it and are profitable. So I hope with this video that you really understand the process of becoming a profitable day trader. I think what really can stabilize you in your journey is have achievement milestones set up to help you just look clearly at the surface of how your growth is coming. Don't focus so much on your P&L and this week and that day and this big trade I had. I mean, those are all can be uplifting good. But when you look back at the grand scheme of things in your journey as a day trader, are you improving? Are you getting better? What milestones and achievements have you hit? And every month, every week, you can kind of put maybe a lock achievement for you to try to obtain. And my advice is, be realistic with it. And obviously I wouldn't go for like milestones of like, oh, this month I'm going to go for 20K in my 5 funded accounts. I mean, it could happen, but like you also want to be more down to earth to you growing as a trader, right? Risk management. Did you tell yourself I'm only going to add into trades when they're winners, not losing? Because that higher your risk. Again, as a trader, you develop and you, by showing up to the market and trying to follow your system and your plan, these are all things I believe that gets you to be a better trader.